Well, you know, you could say that ice cream has long been the apple of my eye. So on this Takeout Tuesday, during another stretch of heat, that rings especially true.
Yeah, so right now, for the first time, you can try Scoops from Salt and Straw's Apple Series. It's a first of its kind taste exploration, diving into all things Apple. Of course, we got the brain behind it all, co-founder and head ice cream maker Tyler Malik, back to break it all down. Always great to see you.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, this is my favorite time of year, like back to school. And I grew up eating apples.
I didn't know you were such an Apple fan.
I love, and the history here on the West Coast, it's an epic, like really, literally back to the Oregon Trail. Like people would, you know, plant apples. Johnny Appleseed was a real person. That's not many people know that.
I actually didn't.
Did he pass down any secret recipes
for you? He passed apples as people were going down the Oregon Trail and like hand them apple trees. And so we love apples here in the West Coast. And I've got a few different samples. We tried to do almost this case study of apples, and I really want you to taste all of them. And
where do we start?
Let's start with one of the most unique ones.
Okay.
This is an Oregon-grown wasabi with green apples.
Oh my gosh, this is the one that I was most like wooed.
So you got to
try.
dig in here.
Okay.
This is it's one of the brightest. We use literally the whole wasabi. Not many people in the world have had actual like real wasabi.
So what does that mean? So like you go to a restaurant and you typically put a little wasabi maybe on a sushi roll.
Should I have taken a smaller bite? Is this going to be spicy?
No. That's perfect.
Like what is real wasabi?
Like it's the actual wasabi is so rare. Most people get horseradish with green food
and they don't realize that.
So this is like bright green.
Bright green sherbet.
We're using literally the leaves, everything from this farm on the Oregon coast.
Oh wow. That's not. You think of wasabi, you think spice. That's not spicy. It's got that like earthy flavor with it, with like a little kick at the end there. Just like a little touch of it.
And the
apple just opens up your palate a little bit.
I love that flavor so much.
I would have never thought to pair that with green apple, but wow.
We got to like slowly. We're just gonna go down this list here. This is an apple cider donut, which was like my favorite growing up.
The thing that we beg Core Harlan to bring back from all the orchards in the fall. Honestly,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's they're like hot and fresh. We're like, if you don't show up with a donut.
Also, to tell you how good it is, you have Tyler who created the ice cream, who's probably eaten how much of it, and you still dig in. You're like, I gotta try it.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a donut maker down in California. Some of our good friends called Sidecar, and they make these fresh donuts. They're so iconic, and they're just like gooey and yummy.
Hang on, I'm gonna do one more of those. That was
We're already
amazing.
going in for seconds. Okay.
Holy cow.
Okay, my other favorite one. Oh, these are all my favorites. I don't
So they're all your children.
Everyone's gonna be.
So we had this like really big debate in our test kitchen here in Portland. Is it apple pie or pumpkin pie? What's your favorite in this time of season?
This time of year, I feel like I tend to go pumpkin pie, but I will never turn down a good apple pie.
I'm team pumpkin pie too.
See, I typically go pumpkin pie, but I do love an apple pie.
To me, apple pie is like a year-round treat.
It was a vehement battle, so we put both of them in one flavored ice cream.
Well, there you go.
And so you got to dig in.
You don't have to choose.
Yeah.
And so how do you find this balance? How did you go about this with
We literally made apple pie, we made pumpkin pie, and we mashed them together. So you got a little pumpkin, I got a little apple there.
Oh,
you can get a little bit of both.
And I'm going to scoop both because, we're just going to get both sides of the pie.
So you can see
it's like
after Emily carves out the canyon
non-TV bite.
So you can see there are different colors there. So one is the apple pie and one is the pumpkin pie. It really is.
Tyler just apologized for me having to scoop a giant bite.
You got to just eat that now.
I do apologize. There's no TV bites on this show.
Wow.
It's like a little spicy vanilla custard ice cream, and it's just like
that tastes like the holidays. I mean, that tastes like it's the holidays.
It's like we're here.
Oh my gosh.
Fleetwood Mac here.
Wow.
It's like.
It's a party in here today.
Probably the most unique. I know we just tried wasabi, but this is such a cool maker here. So this is actually up in Washington, this farm called Finn River.
Okay.
And they make the best cider and brandies you'll ever taste.
Oh, interesting.
And you get to go there if you're up and kind of like along the coast there. You got to go and visit. And
what do you think?
They make this like black currant.
So the color is just like vibrant. I love the color.
We got
of that.
like a little jelly swirl in here.
Yeah. So this is pure this is their apple cider that we literally just added a little pectin, made this like
in a
pâte de
gummy.
fruit.
Oh my gosh.
It's pure cider. So it's just like the purest form of their apple cider.
Wow.
And it's so fun. This is one of my favorite makers in the world.
Gosh, yum.
I mean, the farm is epic. They've got like
so good.
a salmon run. They've got like they donate acres upon acres to different nonprofits.
What I really like about this one is like it walks the line of tart, but it's not too tart, right? It just like reels it right back in at the right moment. I love that. That is delightful.
Fresh fruit, yum.
So you can see I love this idea of like we're just testing out a lot of different flavors and techniques and different ways to eat apples because that's what the season is about. Is just like
Look
you
at
know
the
the
caramel
abundance that is here.
swirl
And how
on
cool
this
is
bad
it?
boy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, again, we talked about this. It's first of its kind. You've not done this before.
No.
You know, what was it like? What was the decision-making process for you to be like, you know what? I want to venture out into uncharted territory.
I think the limitation of having one ingredient, apples, is one of the coolest like boundaries you can put on creativity.
Yeah.
Because then you start doing all this research and realizing that apple is not just one flavor profile. You think of like warm, spiced apples. You think of bright and tart apples, and then you start learning about the different varieties of apples and how you can use them in unique ways.
And there really are so much
Yeah.
varieties. Okay, Travis is asking me all these great questions. I just want to try them.
Okay. I'm sorry. This is like bobbing for apples.
Yeah.
So this is this is a caramel apple that should just taste like you're getting
Oh
like
my
the
goodness.
whole like fresh apple. We did
I'm
a
gonna
sherbet.
fight the urge to scoop that entire
We're gonna do that too.
entire caramel swirl up and out of here. Okay.
That's awesome. Okay, now we only have a little bit of time left, so before we go here, people can go check it out now. It is out there.
Yep.
You can go
In our shops,
snag it.
as of this weekend, we had a really fun launch. It's like literally we're launching into fall with all these apples. So come in for the entire month of September. We're having fun and serving up 5 brand new flavors at Salt and Straw.
I love it. Tyler, thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Wow.
Go check out. How about them apples? How
Good
about them
apples.
apples? All right.
See that coming.
If you want to check out Salt and Straw's latest apple series, more at saltandstraw.com.
I'm taking this one. This one's mine.